All right, so update on Bob. My son Cameron and I have been working on him all morning, and we managed to pull a radiator, pull a fan, and pretty much pull everything out that we need to get off in order to pull the motor. So we're pretty much ready to pull the motor, but I need to borrow the lift from the neighbor. So hopefully we can get that soon and get it out. Had a couple snags. Some of the bolts were stubborn. Some of them were so rusted we couldn't get them off. But for the most part, came apart without too much of an issue. I bent one vacuum line, but was actually able to twist it back by reversing the net. So hopefully the next time you see this, it will be coming out of the car. Here's all the miscellaneous parts that are pulled. Everything bagged and tagged as much as possible. This is the line that I tweaked. It was loose from the spacer, but it wasn't loose from the metal line, so when I twisted the bolt, it twisted the pipe, but twisted it back, so it should be okay. A lot of scrubbing and cleaning and painting to do now, and we're off to Harbor Freight for the next parts. Success, we got it out. Hopefully the time lapse worked and the video came out. Curtis helped with that, and yeah, came out with a couple tries. We had to readjust the chain once and ended up having to pull the motor mounts to get it out and clear the transmission. But other than that, it worked out. It came out really crooked, as maybe you saw in the time lapse, but he's out. Actually, when I pulled the valve cover, I was pleasantly surprised that it wasn't as gunky as I thought it was going to be. Came out pretty good. Looks like it'll clean up. I also had to pull the clutch, which I wasn't planning on doing, but I couldn't get it on the engine stand with the clutch on. Not designed for that, so we pulled the clutch, which is probably good. It looks like it was getting close to being done anyway, so I guess while it's out, you might as well be done. I also noticed when we pulled that this engine mount is toast. We noticed on the cross member, if I go back to the car, you can notice there's a wear mark on the cross member. I think that's because of that engine mount, but we'll have to investigate a little bit. And a little history lesson, this one is a 144. It's a California car, and it's a little bit odd because the 144s had what's called a downdraft tube, so the crankcase ventilation went through a tube that actually came from here and ran down to the bottom of the car and dumped any smoke or unburnt oil fumes or anything else to the ground, because we didn't have smog back then. This is an early California car, so I'm wondering, this one has some sort of makeshift smog setup on it. So it has this adapter, and this runs to the base of the carburetor to refilter the fumes back into the car. So it's kind of interesting. I haven't seen it on another car, so if anybody out there has seen anything similar, let me know. The piping is all different, so that's a little bit strange as well. So hopefully we can just remanufacture or clean up what we have and put it back on. So all right, so that's it for today, and actually that's it for this weekend, and hopefully we'll touch base again soon.